Annie's over by the stream. Let's see what she's doing. Man, I hope she's not. Annie, don't eat like rotten stuff or nasty stuff, or don't roll in it, please. That's all I can hope for. I don't like it when we get back into the car and the whole car just reeks because she rolled in something. Hey, good morning, Frank. Good morning, Olivia. Well, unfortunately, I left my glasses in the car. So I'm not going to be able to see my notes very well. So we'll see how this one goes, okay? But thanks for joining my channel where I talk about mental health and spiritual health. And I like to talk about something from the Bible. And a lot of times it's not my own ideas. I get the ideas from a booklet called Our Daily Bread. And you can get one too at ourdailybread.org. It's pretty cool. But I'm not a pastor or a doctor or a therapist. I just know that it's important to our overall health to have good spiritual health and understand God and His Word, the Bible. And that's why I come out here in the morning and do that. And I found this cool place. And we've had the sunrise already, but unfortunately you can see there's cloud. It's a very cloudless sky, except on the eastern horizon, unfortunately. But there's something else behind me toward the east. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe I can show you with my other camera. But thanks for joining my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, where I talk a little bit about God's Word in the morning and random stuff at night. And right now we're going through some old records, really old records. Uh-oh, Annie sees them. She's ready to run out there. Oh yeah, the moon is ridiculously cool this morning. It's very, very thin moon. It's really awesome looking. Yeah. The moon does look cool. Yeah, I was going to show you the moon. Thanks for bringing that up, Olivia, because otherwise I would have forgotten. Well, this morning we're going to talk about reflecting God's mercy. And we're going to be in Matthew chapter 7, verses 7 through 12, I believe. Matthew chapter 7, verses 7 through 12. And we're going to take verse 12, which a lot of people call the golden rule. In everything, do to others what you would have them do unto you. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Yeah, Annie's going ballistic here because of the cows. She knows the cows are out. I don't know where she went. But I'm going to tell you a story about the Winter War. Anybody know what the Winter War is? Oh my goodness, I'm a Keep It Real is on. Good morning. Oh, and I can't read the comments very well either. Thanks, Olivia, because I forgot my glasses. Oh, it's Asia. Nice. Okay. So, oh, look at who's right below my feet. Hold on. Oh, she must have something to chew on. Oh, she's got a sandal. Man, don't chew on someone's sandal. I got to come back here and clean this place up. She's funny. Okay, so yeah, I don't have my notes, but have you ever heard of the Winter War? The Winter War was a short war between Finland and Russia. Started in late 1939, went into early 1940. It was only 3 months long. Russia, of course, being the aggressor they are, invaded Finland, but Finland successfully held them off. There's this one story of this one Finnish soldier that was lying on the battlefield, badly wounded, and up walks a Russian soldier with their rifle pointed right at him. And he, of course, thought he was going to die. Russian soldier got up right over top of him, handed him a medical kit, and kept walking. Unbelievably, the story doesn't even end there. That same Finnish soldier in this very short war had the same thing happen again, but the roles were reversed. He was walking in the battlefield, and there was an injured Russian soldier on the ground. So he walked up to him, handed him a medical kit, kept walking. Talk about doing unto others what you'd have them do unto you. That actually happened during a war. Now, can you imagine what our world would be like if we actually did that? If that actually happened, what would it... I don't even know what our world would look like or be like if that was the case. Now we're closer to the cows. So the one thing that I wanted to say, I'm trying to remember here. Yeah, if we gave other people the same compassion and mercy that we would hope to receive ourselves, I don't know what this place would be like. Because think about it, as we give good gifts to others, like in this passage, it was talking about giving. If your son asks for a gift, or a son asks for bread, you're not going to give him stone. If your son asks for fish, you're not going to give him a snake. So if you know how to give good gifts to your own children, and we're wicked and we're evil, how much better do you think God would be able to give gifts to us? You know? So if we did unto others as we wish they would do unto ourselves, I think we would be in a much, much different world than we are now. And here are a couple questions. I think these are the questions I had. Why is it vital to treat others the way we'd like to be treated? Why do you think it's so important to treat others the way we'd like to be treated? And how can Jesus help you do that? Why is it vital to treat others the way we'd like to be treated? Well, I think one way is we start to see people as people and not just almost like objects. And the reason I say that is I think of Olivia. Sorry I can't see the comments very well, guys, because I forgot my glasses, okay? I just want to apologize and show you, see, no glasses. After cataract surgery, you only have good far field vision. You can't read anything up close without glasses. I haven't gotten used to that fact yet. It's been less than a week that I can't read. But I keep thinking of Olivia, and here's why. Because she works at Hobby Lobby, and I bet a lot of people walk in there and just see her as Hobby Lobby. Like, that's who she is. She is representing the entity Hobby Lobby, not... People don't really see her as a person. And I know that because I feel bad the way I've treated, say, retail employees in the past. I don't really see them as people, you know? Like, what if that was me, just happened to be working there? But no, you see them as a representation of a company or of an entity, like more of a thing than a person. I think that's why it's really important, because we can tend to do that, or almost like objectify everyone else outside of ourselves, you know, put them in little categories instead of just looking at them as a person. And I know that's, you know, people don't do that all the time. You know, you see your friends and your family differently, but it's easy to see people not as the human beings that they are. And I just like hearing some of Olivia's stories. I mean, they're kind of funny, but they're also kind of sad how people can be so grumpy or unkind, I guess. So I think that's why it's so vital. That's why it's so vital to treat others the way we'd like to be treated, is because there would just be more kindness in the world. It would be a more pleasant place to live and work, I believe. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. And how can Jesus help you? I don't know. He can help us do anything. He showed us the ultimate compassion and mercy, so we should be able to then reflect that toward other people, since he did that for us. It's kind of a beautiful skyline, by the way, over the cows, even though there isn't a true sunrise. So anyway, I don't know what the comments are saying. I apologize. And I can't hear anybody. I can only talk. I don't know where Annie went. Let's try to find her. But it's a beautiful morning. It's wet out here because it rained yesterday all afternoon. I didn't get Annie out. That's why I was looking forward to getting her out now. But yeah, Annie. I don't think Annie's down here because I see birds in the thicket in the trees, and I don't think they would be down there if Annie was running around. These cows seem to be coming closer and closer to us. I did see Olivia's last comment about working on the register. Get me off the register. That's funny. What did Dolly write? Retail will always be like that unless it's a cool, privately owned business. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, some smaller little place, not a big business. Man, it's pretty out here this morning. I don't know if you can see on the fence in front of me, the horizontal wires. I don't think you can see it on this. There's like, the light is shining off the raindrops that are hanging off the bottom of the fence, horizontal fence wires. It's really pretty. And then there's like frost still on the ground in front of me. It's a beautiful, peaceful morning. Holy cow. Annie, what do you think of the cows? Annie. Actually, the new pedigree dog food that I got for her, I got away from the puppy chow. I think it's beef and lamb. Hey Annie, your dog food comes from these cows. Oh, did you see her hopping around? She just took off. Uh-oh, there's ducks down there. No, don't go in the creek. Yeah, sorry, Olivia, but that's what it is. You're like an entity. You're like part of an entity. You are Hobby Lobby. When they're talking to you, it's their world, and they need something from Hobby Lobby, or Hobby Lobby did something to them, which means you did something to them. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's how people can just get caught up in that. I should sneak off and become a barista? Oh, you mean me? Or are you talking about? Yeah, she is so cute, hopping around out there. Oh, you're talking to you. Okay, Dolly's talking to Olivia. Here are these cows. I wonder if I moo, will they come? The one's looking at me, the one with the white face. I don't know if you can see. Moo. Nope, none of them looked. Oh yeah, one of them looked. One of them did look up. Sorry to interrupt your eating. Yeah, the grass is getting long. It's starting to get green. Now the frost is melting on the grass. It looks beautiful out here, actually, to be quite honest. I'm gonna try to see this. You were in the bathroom washing your hands on a break with AirPods in, and someone asked me a question. That's funny, Olivia. That is so funny. I like it when Annie hops like a rabbit. I wish I could get a good video of that. Make a YouTube short out of it. But I never have the camera out and ready when she starts doing it. And then by the time I get it ready and zoomed in on her, she's done. Annie, there's ducks flying into the pasture over here with our friendly cows. Sunrise coming up above the clouds pretty soon. It's beautiful. Lemon juice. Yeah, that's true. You do have to remember that you are representing Hobby Lobby, but people should also see you as a person and not an entity. And what's the lemon juice? See you, keep it real. All right, guys. Well, I'm running out of battery too. But it's a beautiful morning. And let's remember today, as we start our week, to reflect God's mercy, like he tells us in Matthew chapter 7, verse 12. The golden rule, do unto others as you will have them do unto you. Okay? Have a great day. Let's treat everyone like human beings and with kindness, compassion, and mercy. All right? Peace, everybody. Thanks for joining. Have a great day.